Hello everyone, welcome to It's Tomorrow News. I'm Hina Talati. Let us have a glance at the headlines first. 4 killed, 27 missing in northwest China floods. Heavy rainfall hits Paris, flooding several metro stations. Heavy rainfall likely over the east central India. 4 killed, 27 missing in the northwest China floods. 4 people were killed and 27 others were missing after the flash flooding hit northwest China on Thursday, local authorities said. A search and rescue operation have been launched, the Provincial Emergency Management Department said in a statement without providing more details. The floods occurred in a mountainous region of the Dantong County in the Qinghai province. The deluge comes during the summer of the extreme weather in China, with multiple cities recording their hottest days. 4 people were killed and 9 others injured in a flash flood in the southwest China on Saturday, local authorities said, and severe flooding in the southern China in June displaced more than 500,000 people and caused an estimated $250 million in damage. Meanwhile, millions of the people in southwest China are facing rolling power cuts this week as a crushing heatwave led an electricity supply crunch that has forced factories to halt work. Scientists say extreme weather across the world has become more frequent due to the climate change and will likely grow more intense as a global temperature rise. Heavy rainfall hits Paris, flooding several metro stations. There are warnings of the thunderstorms in many parts of France on Wednesday in an abrupt interruption to the heat wave the country has been experiencing for the weeks. Violent storms and flooding was forecast for much of the southern France, where an orange alert, the second highest level, was issued in the 5 Mediterranean departments. Paris was already struck by the intense storms on Tuesday evening, dumping the large proportion of the French capital's average monthly rainfall in an hour and a half. By 7 p.m., more than 40 millimeters of the rain had fallen in the space of 90 minutes, according to the French National Meteorological Service, Meteo France. This was almost 70% of what normally falls in the month altogether, a spokesperson said. Traffic in and around the capital was momentarily halted as the rain lashed down. Several Paris metro stations closed their entrances because of the bad weather, not least rainwater that come pouring down some of the stairs leading to the platforms. According to the Meteo Express site, the top of the Eiffel Tower experienced gusts of the wind of over 100 kilometers an hour. Despite the force of the storms that hit the Paris region, there was relatively little disruption, and by the end of the evening, public transport had largely returned to the normal. By Wednesday, some of the images posted on the social media from other parts of the France were no less impressive. In the southwest, the violent hailstorms prompted calls for the people to take care. A violent thunderstorm also struck Marseille and the surrounding region overnight, with the gust of winds in place recorded at almost 150 kilometers an hour. The highest amount of the rainfall was registered at the Puigdemont near the Montpellier, with 97 millimeters crashing down in an hour. Rain and thunderstorms were also predicted across the swath of the northern France on Wednesday, from the Pays de la Loire in the northwest across the Belgian border. Thundery showers and hailstorms were also forecast from the Rhone Valley to the northeast, with potentially prolonged rainfall expected to fall from the southwestern Aquitaine region into the central France. Heavy rain likely over the east central India. Several parts of the India will receive heavy rainfall in the coming few days. According to the India Meteorological Department, a fresh spell of the heavy to very heavy rainfall is very likely over the east central India from the night of the August 18th. Meanwhile, a current heavy rainfall spell over the Gujarat and South Rajasthan is likely to reduce in the next few days. Subdued rainfall in the southern parts of the peninsula is expected to continue during the next 3 to 4 days, except in Tamil Nadu, where it is likely to be isolated heavy rainfall till August 19th. The western end of the monsoon trough is south of its normal position and is likely to remain so during the next 2 days. It is expected to gradually northwards thereafter. The end of the monsoon trough is near the normal position. The weather agency predicted heavy rainfall in the western part of the country. The meteorological department in its weather bulletin said fairly widespread rainfall with isolated heavy falls and thunderstorms with the lightning very likely over the Saurashtra and Kutch on 18th and 20th and over the Konkan and Goa on 18th, 20th and 21st August 2022. Under the influence of the likely formation of the low pressure area over the North Bay of Bengal around August 19th, fairly widespread to widespread light or moderate rainfall is likely over the Gangetic West Bengal, Odisha, Jharkhand, Vidarbha, Chhattisgarh and Madhya Pradesh till August 21st. Isolated heavy to very heavy rainfall is also likely over East Madhya Pradesh and Chhattisgarh on August 20th and 21st, over Vidarbha on August 21st and over Odisha on August 19th and 20th. That's all for now. For more news updates, stay tuned with us. It's Tomorrow News. For more global weather updates like this, subscribe our channel and hit the bell icon for regular updates.